Alright guys, welcome. I just did a short intro video, explaining why this is a different map. So, if you're really confused, if you're watching series and you're confused why this looks different, go watch that video. It should be up right before this video. It'll be in the playlist right before this, and it'll explain all that. So, let's just jump right on in here. So let's see, what do we have? So we have a bunch of stuff. Monster Hunters, Warbreed. Okay, Warg Rider, Swarm Darter, the Marauder. Over here we just have one more Warg Rider. We have a hero who is offering to join. So we'll go ahead and accept that invitation. And then what do we have here? So we have some big beetles, another Warg Rider, and some, small little crappy infantry. So, we have to defeat all rival empires, allied victory, yeah, the typical stuff. So let's get right on in with our first research. And with this new setup, gains Draconian Dwarf, High Elf, Goblin, Human, and Orc Slayer to end of combat. So, Last Stand, Scorched Earth. You're raised instantly when you lose control over it. You don't suffer a happiness penalty from cities raised by Scorched Earth. Huh. That might not be half bad, but not right now. Down the road a little bit. Okay, so I think really what we either want to go with the Produced Berserker and start ticking up this line to get some more high impact units. Warfare, which will allow us to cast more stuff, more of our special actions. Or the War Effort, which is going to generate additional monies. I think we're going to start off with the War Effort. Let's just jump right on in, gung-ho, head first with that. Let's look at our surrounding area. Looks like there's a cartographer tent down here. So let's take our Warg Rider, send him down there to check that out. Oh, we actually we grabbed something right there. So the arena has been built. So all of our infantry units will be an extra rank, which is actually quite nice. First thing we're going to do, because our starting city starts with a bunch of stuff. It already has the Wooden Wall, the Builder's Hall, Barracks, Shrine, Siege Workshop, Library, the Warlord's Command, and we just unlocked the arena. So before we start going too crazy and all this other stuff, although, I definitely want to get it in, we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab 2 settlers. I think what we want is we want to get 3 really decent cities, and once we get that set up, then we're going to start churning out units, and we're going to go bash someone's face in. So after we do the settlers, I think we want this gladiator pit, because that's going to let us produce the Goblin Warbreeds and the Phalanx. So, and it leads to the Great Beast Lair, which sounds amazing. So let's go ahead and get that queued up for afterwards. Yeah, that's good for now. So we have our extra hero here. We have our 2 full armies, and our leader is leading this army. So let's go start exploring a little bit, try and find an area where we can build our next 2 cities. There's some treasure here, treasure chest, so we'll queue up to go check that out. And take this other army to gather this treasure pile. And we'll start heading that army up that way. And this hero is just gonna camp on the city. And that's the end of our first turn in the new series. So these first few turns are probably going to be pretty uneventful, but... So we got 170 gold, 93 mana, that's actually pretty decent. I could see there is something right down here, so let's go check this out. Is this an independent city, maybe? They have declared war on me. Okay. Well, let's go teach them a lesson. Okay. So this is our first combat here. They had that one little tiny dwarf there, and they have 3 dwarves in reserves because they were next to them. We're going to go ahead and jump into combat, and we're going to show these dwarves why goblins are better. So, we attack, so they get to go first. Looks like they got some just, you know, crappy wooden defenses. They didn't do anything. Huh. They're gonna wait for us to come to them, eh? Well, what kind of spells do we have? So we have the Berserk and the Lion's Courage. Berserk seems to be our the classic, the favorite, 40%, 40%. Looks like straight 40% across the board, so let's go for the strongest unit, which seems to be the Deep Guards. And let's see if we... Oh, they resisted. Alright. These guys, we didn't get to see them before. These guys are amazing. I love this unit. The Goblin Big Beetle. First off, they're a cavalry unit, so they can actually move quite a bit. They have high hit points, and they can actually attack and destroy walls. So, I mean, they're like mobile, like super mobile siege units. Obviously, they're not quite as effective at it, but I mean, they get the job done if you have a swarm of them. So we're just going to move all of our units up here. Goblin Untouchable, because in the weeks between the old series and this series, I have played a little bit of this. I played a couple games, just personal. I didn't play the Warlord. I played a different class, but I was still Goblin, so I'm a little more knowledgeable of the game and some of the units that the Goblins can get. Looks like they're gonna stack up in the middle here. Do we have enough points to cast another spell? Yes, we do. Let's try this Berserk again. Where'd that Deep Guard go? Prospectors, right there. Alright, let's try it again. Oh yes, it worked. They are Berserk. So while they're Berserk and beating up on their own little units, we actually don't even have to destroy this stuff. We can just go around. Let's just bash right on into these guys. Boom. We'll take this one. I don't want to go around because then we'll be right here, and we're a little close to that Berserk unit, even though I'm pretty sure they're still going to go after them because they're right next to each other. So let's just charge up in and start destroying this little barricade. So that barricade's down, so now we can send the Warg Rider right up in the middle there, take out that unit. Simple, simple. Just move these units up. Just like so. Oh, hold on. I didn't think that they would be in range. Just because we can, might as well get the couple points of damage in. We'll throw them in defense and pass the turn over. Watch our dirty work. Oh man, they wiped out that unit. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Yeah, these guys don't really stand a chance. So this unit, we're going to take these infantry here and bash into them, wipe them out. And then we're going to take our beetles and do work. Simple enough. And that is our first victory. Yes, we won. Okay. So now, there shouldn't be anyone defending this. So we're just going to go ahead and... The city was undefended. We have captured the city. Okay, so we actually... This is our second city. I didn't expect a independent city to be so close. So we're just going to camp on here for that turn. And we get to choose the city's fate. So we have 4 options. Because right now the city is a dwarf city. It has a barracks and a storehouse. We can either absorb it into our empire, which, you know, it just becomes our city. And that will take 1 turn, and it gives us 150 empire happiness. We could raise the city, which is, we could just burn the city to the ground. It renders everything unusable and uninhabitable until it's reconstructed. It's an act of evil, so it gives us 150 evil, and it takes 2 turns. We can plunder the city, which destroys the city, much like raising it. It takes a little longer, it takes 4 turns, but we would get 160 gold and 80 mana from it. We can also, as another option, we can migrate the city to goblins. So we can change it from a dwarf city to a goblin city, which increases our empire happiness. It takes quite a long time to... Or it increases the happiness for 10 turns. It only takes 1 turn to actually do. It gives us 100 evil. We're not going to raise or plunder right now because this is only our second city, and we want a couple cities. And this has some decent things in it here. So it's drawing. It's going to be, you know, once it expands, we can also get this gold mine. So this is actually going to be a rather decent city. So we're going to keep it. So we're going to go ahead and absorb it into our empire. And I think we're going to leave it as a dwarf for now, because it'll actually allow us to produce dwarven units. Down the line, maybe we will convert it over to goblins. Because, see, we can do that later. But for right now, we're going to leave that as a dwarven city. Let's check out this tent. Ooh, what is that? I didn't read what it said it was. I was too in awe of it. So it looks like there's something awesome up there. So let's go ahead and keep taking our Warg Rider down across over here. So we're kind of blocked off by water here, which is good. There is a quarry here with some army on it. Let's see what's there. We're not going to actually go through with it, but some humans, human priest, a knight, and 2 civic guards. That's actually a half decent army. Nothing we couldn't handle, but not our one little single Warg Rider by himself. He's not going to do too much. So now we're going to move this army up here. Looks like we got a dungeon here. Or an ancient ruins treasure site. When explored, we get 10 research and 50 happiness when located within our domain. So let's go ahead. Oh, there's something here too. So it's just 2 human bards. I'm gonna auto combat that. There wasn't too much risk. We did lose a swarm darter, but it's whatever. So we got a wooden shield of spiritual faith, 41 gold, and 21 research. We're going to take the reward. We're going to click on the items, because we don't have a hero in this party, so the party can't just automatically pick up the items. So you have to click on that gold bag, which means there's items on the ground. And then what we can do is we can click on the item, and we can click here for a courier, and it'll send the item to one of our other heroes. We're going to send it to our leader, obviously. And then we're going to move our unit to check out what this tent is going to... It's a refugee camp. Okay. a group of people seeking a home. So that's actually pretty good. That's gonna, you know, bump our village up. So we are going to pass the turn. We absorb this village into our empire, which is good. Let's get it working on some stuff here. So I think first thing we want to do is build the walls, because I don't know how soon it's going to be till we are attacked under the battle game flow. So we're going to build some walls. And then let's build a shrine, because I think especially right now, this is going to be where we produce most of our units out of that city. So this city is just going to be kind of a support city producing resources for us. So let's queue up those. We'll go to our army. Let's go clear this thing out. A charger, 2 hatchlings. Gonna auto combat that. That wasn't even a test. So we got that gold mine cleared. So when this city grows, we're actually going to get that gold mine, and we're going to get these haste berries in our range. So this city's going to produce quite a bit. Let's go pick up this pile of mana up here that I just saw. And then, what's this? Our warg rider. So we're going to send our warg rider out this way. He's just kind of like a little scout right now. Let's go get this refugee camp. Yes, so we have gained 914 population, which is excellent. And we will pop the turn again. Okay, so we have produced our settler, which actually I'm going to go in here, seeing as we already got that one city. Let's get rid of that other settler. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. So we're just going to start producing that gladiator pit right away. Yep, that sounds good. We were working on picking that up. And then let's head down this road and see what else is down here. We're sending this unit up this road, and we're going to make our way over here to check that out, see what that actually is. Looks like we got another ruins up there too then we can explore. And let's have our work rider check stuff out here. What is this? Just some high elves. Okay. Looks like they're sitting on something there, though. Brigand hideout. Interesting. So I guess what we're actually going to do then is we're going to bring our warg back and send our warg down this way. So we finished with the war effort, which should greatly produce our gold, increase our gold. So now I think we don't want to move into these other things quite yet. With the other units we can produce, I don't know how important going up this chain is going to be. We definitely are, I just don't know how soon. Research Training Regimen. The gold production cost of archer, cavalry, infantry, irregular, and pikeman units reduced by 20%. I think we definitely want that. So we're going to go ahead and get that working. It's going to allow us to produce more troops for less money, which is always good. Let's go clear this here out. This is another easy nothing combat. We're just going to auto that. And what is here? Shrine to the Earthen Mother. It's recharging. Okay. Bestows visiting units with 40% blight protection and cave crawling for 8 turns. Adds 10 research when located within your domain. Okay. I mean, meh. Meh. So we're gonna send this unit back so that these guys can heal up, and then we'll probably go clear out this hideout over here. Just because I don't know if that's gonna start popping units out, and that's really close to our home city. We don't want to, lose our city for something stupid. So we're gonna come down and explore. Looks like a tavern here. Or an inn, rather. Same thing. Inns are cool because once you clear out the army that's there, you can actually have your troops visit here and hire mercenaries. So, it looks like there's another independent city down here too. So maybe with the battle game flow, it depopulates the map with a bunch of smaller cities that you can conquer, so you don't really need to settle your own. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. So our settler that we created might be kind of useless. Okay, so we have something in the way right here. So let's crush them. An orc berserker and 2 human scoundrels. We'll manual that. And I'm going to go into manual combat with this army because we already lost a unit and we don't have a hero, so the unit is inherently weaker, or our army is inherently weaker because we don't have a hero unit. So we just we want to mitigate our losses as much as possible in the early game. And they have a little settlement here. They have a gate and some walls. So let's just go bash down the gate. Dun 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 dun. Smush. And we have a monster hunter. We're just gonna charge our units up in the middle here. Let's have a work rider try and take out that fencing there. And that is so creepy. It's at night, so there's no music playing, and I just hear crickets. So we'll move them there. And move these guys up here. Simple enough. Oh, our monster hunters can actually have a ranged attack. So we're going after the orcs. Didn't really do much, but every little bit can count. And of course they're all gonna go after the big giant doofus right in front of them. Ooh, man. That was a nice attack of opportunity there. Okay, so like I said, this is a relatively easy battle. We're gonna come up here, smash these guys, and then we can take these marauders, take out these berserkers. Simple enough. Have these guys shoot into this crowd. Oh wait, Oh, the berserkers are still alive. Okay. So take out the berserkers. Or try to. Failures. Now take out the berserkers. I was expecting the berserkers to be dead by now. So we'll just come smash down this barricade as well. And pass the turn. You guys get another shot in. Might be able to take out my Warp Riders. They did. So we lost another unit. It's really I wanted to avoid, but it is what it is. We'll just smush these guys now. Okay. And we won. Although we lost another unit, we got some damage on them. But we got an Orc Spearman out of it, which is, that's awesome. And we also got a Fell Horse, which we are going to send to our leader, just like we did last time. So let's merge the Spearman up here with that unit. And this is another independent city up here. Yeah, so it seems like with the battle game flow, it kind of just populates the map. Domain of Lurg. Let's negotiate. Maybe we don't have to go to battle. Giant of Good. Indifference and neutral. He looks a little intimidating. We would agree to open your borders in exchange for 173 gold. I ain't paying you. I ain't paying you. Suck on my big toe. Yeah, but it seems like the battle game flow, it populates the map with a bunch of little independent cities. And you don't really have to build your own cities. Oh. Hold on. You're gonna come and attack my work, huh? Well, yeah, my Warg Rider's dead. Well, there goes our scout. So we know there's something going on over here. So let's try and cut that army off. Did they make it all the way up there? Well, I guess they are in the road and I'm in a forest, huh? Okay. We'll go here. Charger and Flamer. Okay. Let's try and take these guys out. Yep. Yeah, they're moving. They're in like a little crappy desert camp. Throwing fire at us. Bunch of douchebags. We will learn you to throw fire. Smash! I like this unit. I think we're gonna try and build our army around them and those beetles. Let's throw our javelins at these douchebags. Okay. We have another. Yes. This unit can shoot out of range. How about now? Cannot reach target. Oh, I guess I need to select it. Derp? Okay. So that's one down. 2 to go. I don't know how strong these other things are. Looks like they're only doing 6 to 8 to us. So let's just charge right on in. End the turn. That was a profitable exchange for us because we didn't lose any units. And we smashed them quite easily. That's the kind of battle we like to see. No losses, just straight smushing enemies. What is all this? There's all kinds of stuff up here. Column of Champions. Adds a promotion to our army. That was beast. And Forbidden Sanctum. Okay, guys. We're about at the time. So I'm going to click the next turn. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys stick around. I'm so deeply sorry for the time period between the last video and this one. I hope you guys understand with the technical problems. You know, didn't have money to buy a new hard drive right away. I wasn't expecting it to die like that. So, there's just a spider in my face. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you come back to watch the next episode, and I will catch you on the flip side.